This morning, Nigerians encourage corruption, cites University of the Punch newspaper. And Nigerian Governors Forum calls for Okonjo Iweala's resignation. Page 2 of the Punch newspaper.
The Dailies, every day on Core TV News.
Let me welcome you back on Core Digest. And the program is still very much on. I'm sure you're excited out there. Please keep commenting on Twitter and Facebook. All of your comments will come on our program. But let's remind ourselves, on the 21st of March this year, the president visited South Africa and spoke with the Nigerian community out there. And he did say, he told the Nigerian community that the corruption is everywhere, but it is very over-celebrated in our country, to the extent that the nation and its people are stigmatized. The president stressed that while his administration would not condone the menace, using big stick will not be a solution to end corruption. He said in fighting corruption, government had continued to strengthen the relevant institution, that is the EFCC, that is ICPC, the courts, and supposedly the police. The president said that with the promulgation of decrees, for instance, and laws stipulating capital punishment for armed robbery, the menace has not stopped. Let's leave it at that. We still have Fred AGBAJE here with us, explaining and telling us all about it. This double-edged sword called corruption and stealing. You're still very much online, sir. That was Mr. President's statement. Let's marry this with some of the comments you saw that we read on Twitter and that the people are asking.
I have gone through the reactions from the public. It's quite amazing. The way Nigerians are thinking, they have not. In fact, when you just oppose those reactions from the public with what the president has said, it's like the public are even saying that Nigeria corruption does not mean anything again. That if people can steal in billions, and most of them get generated, and some of them pardoned, and they have found themselves back into position of authority. Well, we're talking about stealing then. Somebody even mentioned the case of Farouk. What somebody called, one of my friends called Fakruk. He said it's no longer Farouk, he said Fakruk. And the incident of the marketers. I know one or two of them have been convicted by the Kenya High Court, particularly for the oil theft.
Yes.
But that does not mean that the war on corruption is being won. When you now take the president's statement, that's fashy, that is on the face value, the statement he made in South Africa. That statement, as far as I'm concerned, we do respect to the president. That statement, for me, instead of helping to reduce corruption, it will encourage it. By the time the president began to say, using big sticks against corrupt element will not curb corruption, just according to him, he made an analogy to the issue of capital punishment, death sentence for armed robbery, which has not curbed armed robbery. But the president is making a mistake that when you are talking about corruption, corruption is different from the issue of armed robbery. Today, virtually, like I keep saying, corruption has virtually become the 37th state of the Federation.
Oh dear.
Drawing its weekly, monthly, and yearly allowance from the Federation account. In other words, some people are busy stealing Nigerian money. And if you say that is not corruption, I wonder what will not qualify for corruption. The president may have made his statement in South Africa in good faith. Maybe just to cajole the people around him there to say, well, corruption is not as widespread as people believe. But we at home here, we know that corruption is widespread. And the earlier the government begin to accept the realities on the ground and how to fight it, the better. The court cannot do beyond what they are doing. If you are using the court as an instrument, how many people can the court convict? Even if the court is going to convict, evidence must come from the source. It is the duty of the state to prosecute. How willing are the state in getting the witnesses to court? It is not the duty of the court to go and fetch witnesses in corruption cases. I know some of my colleagues are very smart.